Imagine waking up every morning with legs that feel strong, steady, and full of energy. No more painful cramps, no more weakness or wobbliness when you stand. Just steady steps and the confidence to move through your day. What if the real reason your legs feel heavy or unsteady isn't just age, but something missing from your diet? Most seniors try to stay active. Many even stretch or walk every day. But here's something surprising. Without certain vitamins and minerals, your muscles may still weaken, your balance can fade, and leg cramps may become more frequent, even when you're doing everything right. That's why today we're exploring the 7 most powerful nutrients that help strengthen your legs from the inside out. These are the vitamins and minerals your body quietly depends on to support muscle function, bone density, and healthy circulation, especially after 60. Whether you enjoy morning walks, dancing to your favorite song, or simply want to move confidently without fear of falling, this video is for you. Before we get started, let us know in the comments, where are you watching from today? And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new health tip from HealthFlow. And it all starts with one vitamin you may be missing right now, without even knowing it. Let's begin with the foundation of strong, steady legs. Vitamin D. Vitamin D, the foundation for strong, steady legs. As we age, our bodies naturally change. Muscle mass begins to shrink, bones lose density, and movements that once felt effortless, like climbing stairs or rising from a chair, can become noticeably harder. One often overlooked reason for this decline is a silent deficiency: vitamin D. Most people think of vitamin D for bone health, and that's true, but vitamin D also plays a crucial role in how your leg muscles move, how balanced you feel, and even how quickly you can react to a stumble. Here's why this matters. As we get older, our skin produces less vitamin D from sunlight, and many seniors spend less time outdoors, whether due to mobility issues, sensitive skin, or simply avoiding the midday heat. Over time, this leads to low vitamin D levels without you even realizing it. Studies have found a direct link between low vitamin D and muscle weakness, poor coordination, and higher risk of falling. One study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that seniors with healthy vitamin D levels had stronger muscle fibers, better balance, and fewer injuries from falls. In contrast, those with low levels struggled more with basic movements, like lifting their legs or keeping steady while walking. What makes vitamin D so powerful is how it fuels the communication between your nerves and your muscles. It helps activate the fast-twitch muscle fibers, the ones that catch you when you trip or help you adjust quickly on uneven ground. Without enough of it, those reactions slow down, you feel less stable, and the risk of injury goes up. It also plays a role in reducing chronic inflammation, which means less stiffness and fewer unexplained aches in your legs. So if you're dealing with nighttime cramps, tight calves, or legs that feel heavy, a vitamin D deficiency might be part of the picture. So what can you do? The good news is, boosting your vitamin D is simple and effective. First, get some sunlight. Just 15 to 30 minutes a day with your arms or legs exposed can naturally stimulate vitamin D production, especially in the morning or late afternoon. Avoid sunscreen during this time for better absorption, but always be mindful of your skin's sensitivity. Second, eat foods rich in vitamin D like salmon, sardines, eggs, mushrooms, and fortified milk. And third, talk to your doctor about supplements. Many seniors benefit from taking 800 to 1,000 IU of vitamin D daily, especially if they spend most of their time indoors. A simple blood test can confirm your current levels and guide the right dose. Strong legs begin with strong support, and vitamin D may be the missing piece that helps you walk with ease, react with confidence, and stay steady through every step. Calcium, the cornerstone of bone strength and leg stability. Imagine your bones as the frame that holds your entire body together. Without a solid frame, even the strongest muscles won't keep you steady. And for your legs, that means every step, every climb, every moment of balance depends on the strength of your bones. As we age, our bones naturally lose density. This process can happen quietly until one small fall leads to a fracture that takes months to heal. In fact, a hip fracture or a broken leg in older adults can mean not just pain, but a sudden loss of independence. That's where calcium steps in. Calcium is the key mineral your body uses to keep bones dense, strong, and resistant to breaks. But here's something many people overlook. Calcium also supports your muscle contractions, including the muscles in your legs. Without enough calcium, your muscles may feel weak, tired, or prone to cramping. Even small tasks like standing up from a chair or walking up a step can feel harder than they should. Many seniors experience frequent leg cramps or a sense of heaviness in their legs, and often, low calcium is part of the reason. Now, where can you get it? Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are rich in calcium. But if you're lactose intolerant or simply avoid dairy, there are excellent plant-based options too. Dark leafy greens like kale and bok choy, tofu, fortified plant milks, almonds, and canned sardines with the bones. But there's something else you need to know. Calcium only works well when your body absorbs it properly, and that's where vitamin D comes back into the picture. Without enough vitamin D, your body struggles to pull calcium into your bones, no matter how much you consume. Another key? Movement. Your bones are living tissue. They respond to pressure and motion. That means when you walk, climb stairs, or even do light strength training, you're telling your bones, stay strong. Without this stimulation, calcium may not go where it's needed. It could even settle in places it shouldn't, like your arteries or joints. So how much calcium do you need? Most older adults need around 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium daily. While it's best to get most of it from food, supplements can help, especially if your diet is limited or your absorption is low. Just be careful not to overdo it. Too much calcium from supplements has been linked to kidney stones or calcification in the wrong places. Strong bones aren't just about avoiding fractures. They're about giving your legs the foundation they need to support your every move, without fear, without hesitation. Because when your bones are strong, your life stays active. Vitamin B12, the nerve protector that keeps you steady. Most people think of muscles and bones when it comes to leg strength, but there's another system that quietly controls every movement you make, your nerves. And one vitamin is absolutely essential for keeping that system working properly. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 supports the protective coating around your nerves and helps carry signals from your brain to your legs. Without it, even the strongest muscles can't respond the way they should. The result? Your legs may feel heavy, unsteady, or slow to move. You might feel a tingling in your feet. Or worse, you may begin to lose balance without understanding why. Here's the challenge. As we get older, it becomes harder to absorb B12 from food. The stomach needs a certain acid and a special protein called intrinsic factor to absorb B12 efficiently. But with age, many people produce less of both. Some also take medications like antacids or diabetes drugs that interfere with absorption. This makes vitamin B12 deficiency surprisingly common in seniors, and it's often mistaken for normal aging. But it's not just getting old. Low B12 can lead to nerve damage, and over time it can affect your ability to walk, react quickly, or even feel where your feet are stepping. That's why many older adults with undiagnosed B12 deficiency report numbness, balance problems, or a strange sensation like their legs are disconnected from their body. The good news? It's fixable. You can get B12 from foods like lean meat, fish, eggs, and dairy. Shellfish, especially clams and liver, are among the richest sources. If you're vegetarian or your body doesn't absorb B12 well, fortified foods like nutritional yeast or plant milks can help. And in many cases, a simple B12 supplement or a doctor-recommended injection can restore your levels and make a big difference in your energy, stability, and movement. Many seniors who supplement B12 report feeling sharper, steadier, and more energetic within weeks. It's like giving your nerves the green light again, so your legs can move when and how you want them to. To know if you're low, ask your doctor for a blood test. It's simple, fast, and could be the key to walking with confidence again. Because when your nerves are well fed, your legs respond with strength and control. Magnesium, the silent regulator for smooth muscle function. Every time you take a step, bend your knees, or lift your foot, there's a quiet helper working behind the scenes. That helper is magnesium. Magnesium may not be as well known as calcium or vitamin D, but it plays an essential role in keeping your muscles flexible, steady, and free from painful cramps. It helps your leg muscles contract and relax smoothly. and it supports your body's endurance so you don't feel worn out too quickly. One of the most common signs of low magnesium is something many older adults know all too well: leg cramps at night. That sharp, sudden pain in your calf that wakes you from sleep is often your body's way of saying, "I need more magnesium." This mineral helps calm the signals between your nerves and muscles. Without enough of it, those signals can become too intense, leading to muscle spasms, twitching, or that restless leg feeling that makes it hard to sleep. But magnesium does even more than that. It also helps keep your bones strong. While calcium often gets the spotlight, magnesium plays a supporting role by making sure calcium is absorbed and directed to the right places, like your bones, not your joints or arteries. So why do magnesium levels drop with age? There are several reasons. Long-term stress, certain medications like diuretics or antacids, and a diet low in greens and whole grains can slowly deplete your magnesium stores. And because the symptoms often come on gradually, many people don't realize it's happening. Over time, you may notice your legs feel tired sooner, walking becomes harder, or you feel heavy and unsteady after even simple activities. But with enough magnesium, many of these symptoms can improve, often quite quickly. You can support your body by eating magnesium-rich foods like spinach, kale, black beans, pumpkin seeds, almonds, avocados, and whole grains. These not only nourish your muscles, but also support your bones and nervous system. If your diet is limited or digestion is an issue, a magnesium supplement may help. Forms like magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate tend to be better absorbed and gentler on the stomach. Many older adults who restore their magnesium levels report deeper sleep, fewer nighttime cramps, and a new lightness in their legs, making it easier to move, walk, and enjoy each day with less effort. Because when your muscles are supported from within, every step becomes smoother and more confident. Potassium, the quiet defender of muscle control and balance. Have you ever stepped out of bed in the morning only to be hit by a sudden cramp in your calf? That sharp, tightening pain that stops you in your tracks is often your body's way of signaling a lack of potassium. Potassium is an essential mineral that keeps your muscles working the way they should. It helps your muscles contract and relax properly, supports steady nerve signals, and keeps your body's fluid levels in balance. Without enough potassium, your muscles can misfire, leading to cramps, weakness, or shaky legs. For older adults, low potassium doesn't just mean discomfort. It can also mean danger. A sudden cramp while walking can throw off your balance. Shaky knees or tired legs can increase your risk of falling. And small changes in how your legs feel may point to something deeper happening inside your body. So why is potassium so important for your legs? It acts like a messenger between your brain and your muscles, helping your body send clear, steady signals. When potassium levels drop, those messages can become delayed or distorted, causing the muscles in your legs to feel slow, stiff, or unsteady. This is why low potassium often leads to sensations like trembling, weakness, or heavy legs after standing or walking for too long. Potassium also protects your bones. It helps neutralize acids in your body that, if left unchecked, can gradually erode bone strength. Several studies have shown that people with higher potassium intake tend to have stronger bones and a lower risk of fractures, especially in the hips and legs. The best part? Getting more potassium doesn't require expensive supplements or complicated routines. It starts with food. Many people think bananas are the best source of potassium, and they are a good one, but there are even better options. Foods like sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach, white beans, lentils, oranges, and baked potatoes with the skin are all excellent choices. Eating a variety of these foods throughout the week helps your body maintain stable potassium levels, and that means fewer cramps, more control, and better overall leg strength. If you're wondering about supplements, be cautious. Potassium supplements can interact with certain medications, especially those for blood pressure or kidney conditions. That's why it's always best to get potassium through food unless your doctor recommends otherwise. Most older adults need between 2,600 to 3,400 milligrams of potassium per day, and a balanced diet rich in vegetables, fruits, and legumes can usually meet that goal. Your legs are the foundation of your independence, and potassium is one of the quiet protectors helping you stay grounded, strong, and steady, step by step. Vitamin K, the guide that helps calcium get to the right place. When people think about building strong bones, they usually focus on calcium and vitamin D. But there's a third nutrient that quietly plays a key role, one that helps those other two actually work where it matters most. That nutrient is vitamin K. You can think of vitamin K like a guide. Its job is to show calcium exactly where to go, into your bones, where it strengthens them, rather than letting it drift into the wrong places, like arteries or joints. Without that guidance, calcium can sometimes build up where it shouldn't, leading to stiff joints, poor circulation, or even heart risks. This becomes especially important with age. Over time, the body becomes less efficient at keeping calcium in the bones. That's when vitamin K steps in, activating a protein in the body that binds calcium directly to the bone matrix, keeping bones dense and less likely to fracture, especially in the hips and legs. At the same time, this process helps protect your joints, keeping them more flexible and less inflamed. If you've ever felt stiffness when standing up after sitting for a while, or aching in the knees that lingers after a short walk, there's a chance your body may be low in vitamin K. Now, vitamin K isn't just one thing. It comes in two natural forms. One form, called vitamin K1, is mostly found in leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and Brussels sprouts. These foods are familiar, easy to prepare, and offer more than just vitamin K. They're full of fiber and antioxidants too. The second form, vitamin K2, appears in certain fermented foods and animal products. It's present in foods like aged cheese, egg yolks, liver, and a traditional Japanese dish called natto. While K2 is harder to find in a typical Western diet, it stays in the body longer and may be especially helpful in guiding calcium deep into your bones. So how can you add more vitamin K to your day? It could be as simple as including more greens in your meals, adding spinach to a morning smoothie, enjoying a side of steamed kale, or sautéing chard with a bit of olive oil to improve absorption. Some people benefit from adding small portions of fermented foods like kimchi or sauerkraut. And for those who don't eat much of these foods, a supplement, especially one with K2, might be helpful, but only under a doctor's guidance. That's particularly important if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, since vitamin K can interact with these medications. In that case, any change in your diet should be discussed with your healthcare provider. In the end, vitamin K helps make sure that all your efforts to support your bones and muscles actually count. It doesn't just help you take in calcium, it helps your body use it wisely, because true leg strength isn't just about having nutrients, it's about directing them where they're needed most. Vitamin B6, the energy connector that keeps your legs moving. Among all the nutrients that support leg strength, vitamin B6 is often overlooked, but this quiet helper plays a powerful role, especially in keeping your muscles energized, your nerves responsive, and your steps steady. Vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, supports several key functions in your body. It helps build neurotransmitters, the chemicals that allow your brain to communicate with your muscles. It's also essential for producing hemoglobin, the part of your red blood cells that carries oxygen. Without enough B6, your muscles might not get the oxygen they need to work efficiently. What does this mean in everyday life? If you've ever felt like your legs tire too quickly, or you find yourself needing to sit down after only a few minutes of walking, your body might be trying to tell you something. Low B6 can lead to poor oxygen delivery to your muscles, making them feel heavy, weak, or slow to recover. It can also affect your balance. When B6 levels drop, the nerve signals that coordinate your legs and feet can become delayed or distorted. Some people feel tingling, numbness, or that rubbery sensation in their feet. Others describe a sense of losing control over their steps, like their legs aren't quite doing what they ask. And it doesn't stop there. Vitamin B6 also plays a role in reducing inflammation. That means it may help relieve lingering soreness in your calves, stiffness after walking, or that tight, achy feeling in your thighs when you climb stairs. So where can you find it? Vitamin B6 is found in many everyday foods like chicken, salmon, tuna, potatoes, bananas, chickpeas, and fortified cereals. If you're eating a varied, balanced diet, you may already be getting some. But absorption can be reduced in older adults, especially those with digestive issues or chronic illnesses. Certain medications, like those for blood pressure or arthritis, can also interfere with how your body uses B6. For that reason, some seniors may benefit from a supplement, especially if blood tests show low levels, but it's important not to overdo it. High doses taken for too long can cause nerve damage. That's why it's best to aim for the recommended amount, around 1.5 milligrams per day for women and 1.7 milligrams for men, unless advised otherwise by a healthcare provider. The goal is balance, enough B6 to support your energy, your nerves, and your ability to move with confidence. Because when your muscles and nerves are connected, nourished, and in sync, your legs don't just carry you, they empower you. As we've seen, strong legs don't just come from exercise. They begin deep inside, where your muscles, nerves, and bones quietly depend on the right nutrition to stay active and responsive. From vitamin D that supports balance, to calcium and vitamin K that fortify your bones, to magnesium and potassium that keep your muscles smooth and steady, and B12 and B6 that sharpen your coordination. Each nutrient plays a role. Alone, they help, but together, they create a foundation for stability, strength, and freedom. And the best part? It's never too late to begin. Many seniors start noticing real improvements within just weeks of giving their body what it needs. Fewer cramps, more energy, steps that feel lighter and more stable. These small changes can add up to something greater, the return of confidence. Confidence to go for a walk on your own, to dance a little, to climb those steps without hesitation, to live your day not with fear, but with strength. You don't need perfect health, you just need the right support, day by day, meal by meal, habit by habit. If this video has helped you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss the next helpful tip. We're here to support your journey to stronger legs, better balance, and a life lived fully, no matter your age. We'd also love to hear from you. Which vitamin surprised you the most? Have you experienced leg cramps or balance issues before? Share your experience in the comments. We read every one. Until next time, take good care of your body. Stay steady, stay hopeful, and keep moving forward, one strong step at a time.